Hey fam, High Vibe Oracle here with a reading for you guys. How's it going? I hope everything is well for you guys. If you are new, welcome in. We're super glad to have you here with us. If you are returning, wow, these are our cards. Yeah. Okay, very cool. If you are returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back with us once again. These are general readings, just grabbing some energy for us today. Not everything is going to resonate for you. That's fine. Just leave it for somebody who it does resonate with. If you do find that there is a message here that resonates heavily for you, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and just jump right on into it. Everything is upside down. Death and rejection. Ooh. Rejection is redirection. What is happening with you guys right now? Energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle with the Anunnaki light codes. We also have Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression, and Arcturian light codes as well. Evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Interesting. Yeah, there's definitely a big shift that's happening here. What I'm like, the feel that I'm getting here is that like there's this feeling of I am no longer bound by what I thought was right for me. There's this level of freedom that I'm feeling here, especially here with the authenticity card. I feel like this, like you look at it, it's like the floodgates have opened. Like there's this outpouring that's coming in. I feel like right now you're starting to see why you've kind of balked at certain things. If things have been offered to you, if things have been like pushed upon you and you have pushed back, and it feels like people are just kind of calling you ungrateful because like you might be in need of something but you're not, taking the steps that they are giving you to move forward and to make things happen, because their vision of your future is not your vision for your future. I feel like that is starting to coalesce for you now. It has been worth the wait. That's what I'm hearing. It has been worth the wait for you. So let's see exactly what we've got looking out for. Oh, Chariot card. Yeah, this has been about forward movement with your own willpower, with your own focus at the helm. So moving forward on your own terms, your own ambitions, your own dreams. So a lot of you have been moving forward and kind of pushing forward, and now you're starting to see the momentum kind of catch up with you here, which is beautiful. That's a beautiful thing for us to see. I keep on, this one's the card that wants to come out. Three of Crystals. Yep. That expansion, that waiting for your ships, seeing your ships come in through the horizon. I feel like you've been vibing, you've been doing your thing, you've been kind of focused on your goals, you've been focused on getting there, focused on enjoying the journey to your goals, and you're starting to see how being in a state of flow, I do see it as like a state of flow that is coming over us here, that is leading you into this new chapter, into this new era. This new era for you, which is beautiful. Let's see what else is happening here for us. I keep on seeing the future thinking and recalling power. I feel like you guys have been really focused on like the future that you want, not just like what will make you comfortable, but what will make you happy, which is not always the same thing. Sometimes we have to get a little uncomfortable in order to truly find our happiness here. We've got the Queen of Crystals. The Queen of Crystals is a person who is they're optimistic, they're funny, they're strong-willed, they're ambitious, they're very magnetic. This definitely has the feeling of a person who's attracting things to them. I feel like you're starting to feel that vibe now. You're starting to see how by enjoying yourself, by being in a place of internal peace and abundance. And there's this thing that I saw on Instagram like a couple of days ago that really stuck with me because they said there's a difference between making six figures and having six figures. And it's like you can make six figures, but are you truly using it? Are you truly enjoying it? Or are you just giving it to people who are just like wanting to take from you? Or do you have six figures to give or to take as you please, to use to make your life better, to go places and do things, like literally he said at the end, are you creating abundance or are you abundance? Are you creating abundance or are you abundance? And that has stuck with me for a couple of days now because I feel like that's a very, very important thought that this is you becoming what you want. This is you becoming the change you wish to see. This is not you creating abundance for yourself. This is you being abundant. This is you being abundance. This is you being that source energy, which is awesome. It's very, very powerful energy. It's kind of heady. It feels heady. In a sense, like there's just a lot going on. You're kind of not sure what to deal with it. Understand that this is all part of the plan. This is something that you have been working with your guides, with your divinity, with your ancestors for quite some time. This is not something to be taken lightly. You have been moving forward and you have been almost doggedly moving forward in the situation for a reason. And it's because this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is your path. Like, where you stand. If you're walking in a path and you know that's not the right place, it becomes almost like a physical manifestation in your gut. And then when you are in a place where you are walking in the path where you wish to be, where you are in alignment with your higher self, with your higher being, with your best self, you feel that as well. You absolutely feel that as well. So this is something, do not fight it if it feels good. Do not fight it. Do not fight it at all. If you know that this is within your path, if you know this is something that is going to make a difference for you in the long run, if you know this is something that you've been working toward and is going to get you to where you need to go, do not hesitate. Like everything about this right here is telling me, do not hesitate. You have rejected everything that is not for you because you understand the difference, because you're starting something new, because this is the journey. This is the new chapter. This is the new era for you right now. So have faith that as you walk forward, the things you need are going to come to you. The things that you need are going to come to you at this time. Spirit, what else do you have to say for us today? Thank you so much for being here with us. The Emperor talking about power, about living in the present, about discipline, especially with the cherry here, is about moving forward with discipline, understanding that there is work to be done in any path that you decide to take, that it is going to feel good. It's not going to be easy in a sense that, oh, everything feels effortless. Everything feels effortless eventually. But getting to that point, it can take work. It can take work because you're dealing with external issues, you're dealing with other people, you're dealing with other issues, with other crises going on in your life. That's going to happen. That's going to be part excuse me, I still have my cough. That's going to be part of the process, part of the journey. And that's completely fine. It's all about being it's all about being in a space of discipline and understanding what your limits are and how to push yourself without breaking yourself and staying in the present moment. That being said, this is the second time this week I've got the devil card. Do not get discouraged. Don't get inside of your head. It's so easy. It's so easy to get inside of your head in these situations, especially if things are moving. So I love how I'm like, don't get in your head because things are going to be fine. And here's the Empress being all empressy at the bottom of the deck. Like things are going to be okay. Things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. Things take time. A pregnancy is 9 months. Anything that grows in the ground, it takes time to germinate. It takes time for it to sprout. It takes time for it to flower. It takes time for it to grow fruit. Everything takes time. Good things come to those who wait. It's fine. Do not feel discouraged. Do not give in to those negative thoughts. Do not give in to those negative patterns. What else does Spirit have to say to us about the situation? Because I feel like at this point I'm preaching to the choir. I feel like a couple of you are like, yeah, I know this already. I know that already. I'm trying my best. It gets hard some nights. I'll be sitting there in bed and it'll be 5 o'clock and I should have been asleep like 4 hours ago. And I feel that insomnia sucks. But understand that these are all part of its growing pains. It's part of the process. It takes work. It's a slow process. I can't stress that enough. It's like you have put in, and I feel like that's why I tell you not to give up, not to surrender to those thoughts, to those feelings, because you've put in so much work so far. Like look at how far you've come from when you started. When it was the beginning of the year and you didn't know exactly what you were going to do with this year, with your life, or you had an idea but implementing it was going to be a chore and you didn't feel like you had the resources, and now here you are and it's November, and the person that you were in January is looking at the person you are in November is like, wow, that's some progress right there. That's some real progress. Even if you don't see it right now, you cannot discount how much progress you have made in your life, in your journey, in whatever it is that you're trying to do. You've done so much, and it's a slow and steady progress. Because you know what they say, turtle in the hair, slow and steady wins the race. We're going to get two more cards and end this out. Temperance. I don't know why you decided to be upside down, but all right. All right, I see you. It also kind of gives me this feeling of that one. Okay. The Temperance in reverse kind of makes me, that's in the bottom. I'm going to put that right there. Temperance in reverse is giving me this feeling of impatience. It's giving me this feeling of disconnect. Make sure that you connect with yourself every once in a while. I feel like I talk at length, or I talk maybe a bit too much about meditation and just kind of taking 5, 10, 15 minutes out of your morning, of your afternoon, of whatever time that you have to just kind of sit, whether it's sitting in silence, or if you have like, I have a playlist of like music, like ambiance and stuff, or like I have like guided meditations that I listen to. that I prescribe to. So, and just kind of take that time to just really sit and just breathe and just be in the present moment. And when you do that, I feel like that's going to help you a lot in this situation. I feel like this disconnect is what is happening. That when you have this disconnect, when you have this level of disjointedness, that's when those negative thoughts, those self-limiting beliefs come in and try to take away all the progress that you've made. But that is not who you are. You are the king of pentacles. This is a person who is they have amassed great wealth, great security, and it's the kind of security that not only they have money, they're smart with money, and they're generous. They're able to not only support themselves, but to support people around them. Like this is what we're aiming for. I'm gonna say we. This is what we're aiming for. To be able to support not only ourselves, but our families, the people that we care about, the people that we love, that if they are in a bind, it's no big deal. You are there for them in whatever shape that comes in, whether it is in emotional or material resources, you are there for them. That's what we're walking toward. That's what we're heading. That's where we're heading. And with the death card here, twice here, I just want to let you guys know that that transformation is happening within you right now. Keep moving forward. You've got this. You've been got this. Okay? That is your reading for today. So I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you're interested in a personal reading with myself, information is in the description box below. $25 for about 15 minutes, which is around like normally the size of one of these videos. So that's there for you. And then if you're interested in any of my bracelets, I hand make them. I cleanse them and I charge them before they get sent out to you. And that Etsy store link is in the description box below as well. I would probably say the grounding bracelets and the protection bracelet would be good choices in this particular situation. So that's my recommendation for that. But thanks so much for being here with me in this space. You guys could be anywhere else on the internet. We decided to be here, and that means so much. So until my next reading, take care of yourselves.